Yeah, WGP. What is going on? What is going on? It's your boy, Mr. Wallace. Please say to Mr. Yes. We are finally here because WGP, we are about to level up. Yes, August Super Show for WGP, and we got a jam-packed show for y'all. Jam-packed show. I mean, it's gonna be the shit. It's gonna be lit. We got the WGP promo artists, some of the greatest promo artists doing it in the business, and they are, I'm telling you, we have a great show. Great damn show. I mean, it's gonna be off the chain. In today's pay-per-view, starting off, kicking it off, we're gonna do a blast from the past, because an OG from back in the days, JB, Mr. Jay Brigden, made his return back to WGP, and he threw out an open challenge, and none other than Wendell Percy Alexander IV answered that challenge. That's going to kick off our show. Following that match, you'll see a fatal four-way where four gentlemen will do battle to take on the champion in October. You have Austin Wyld taking on Young Buck, taking on the Dr. Quack, and WGP's neighborhood hero, Platinum City Beaches hero, Neekman. And following that match, following that fatal four-way, which is going to be an epic match, you are going to see the reigning, defending WGP Havoc Champion, the Vagabond, take on the Purge. And then, of course, round two of SNES versus Hollywood Haywood. They had such an epic matchup at bringing in heat that it was only right to run it back as they do battle for the WGP Heavyweight Championship. And then closing the show, we have the level up contract match where the winner gets a chance to level up their promo career here in WGP. And pretty much they win it, they get a chance to, well, call their shot, challenge any champion here in WGP, and challenge at any time, anywhere. The champion will have 24 hours to respond, where our judges will judge each promo. Well, enough talking. WGP, it's time to level up. Coming back home, you got JB taking on Wendell Percy Alexander IV. Make your way to the ring, fellas.
My time is precious.
Oh yeah. Well, look like JB is already in the ring, and he was just waiting on Wendell. Let's take it down to the action. Level up, fellas.
What is up, WGP? It is me, Wendell Percy Alexander IV. I am style, I am class, I am perfection. I am always dressed to the nines. So, I am on my way home from a hard day at the office. A hard day of dealing with bottom class bums like this briggy, little briggy. And I'm driving home thinking about what is it that I want to drop in my promo. I mean, he asked for the match against anyone. I obliged, said, hey, I got you. And then he came at my throat. Here, I thought I was doing his bum ass a favor. But nah, he's got to come at me. Whatever. If I was that ugly and that miserable, I'd probably be angry too. But anyways, your little hype video, I started calling you Little Briggy. Little Briggy. You know who your little angry ass reminds me of? Little Nicky. Yes, the Adam Sandler movie. Little Nicky. You're ugly as fuck. You got a stupid ass haircut. You got a big ass head. Your body's unproportionate. And you're annoying as fuck. Nobody likes you. Nobody. You have a self-inflated ego. You think you own some kind of record book, but you don't. You're nothing. You mean absolutely nothing. You were jack shit to the WGP world. You were jack shit to the E-Fed world. You mean nothing to Gift to the E-Fed world. You mean nothing to WGP. WGP, the top promotion in all of Prediction League and Promo League sports. Yet, you called out me in your promo where I obliged you. You cut me down. Well, here's your payback. You are nobody. You are nothing. You do not belong here. You belong in an old people's home. Not for the washed up, but for the never were. Winthorpe Percy Alexander IV out.
WGP, what's going on? It's me, JB, the one, the only, the myth, the living legend, Jason Brigden. And tonight I make my return to the WGP ring on Level Up. And tonight I am facing a man they call WPA the Fourth. Weak, pathetic asshole the Fourth. And you know what? When you accepted my challenge, I had no idea what I was going to come out here and say. I had no idea what I was going to come out here and do. Because frankly, I really don't know who you are. I've only known a little bit about you, and what I have seen, I am not very impressed. But then you came out here and you dropped that shit show you want to call a hype, and it gave me all the ammunition I needed to defeat you here tonight. You put the ammo in your own gun, you put it to your own head, and tonight I'm pulling the fucking trigger, man. Because all you did was come out here and spout out a bunch of bullshit. All you did was come out here and say a bunch of bullshit facts and make yourself look like a bigger idiot than you already do. You want to come out here and say that I'm only an icon in my own mind. My legendary status is just as a jobber. You better go check the record books, Jack. Because I've done it all here in the WGP. You can ask anybody in that goddamn locker room and they will tell you exactly the icon, the legend that I am to the WGP. You want to come out here and call me a jobber? I am far from a jobber, son. I am the most decorated champion, the most dominant superstar to ever step foot inside WGP. I have done it all. I have beaten the top dogs. I have beaten everybody here in the WGP. Any legend, any superstar, any person who has made a name for themselves here in this company, I have defeated them. Except for one guy, but I'm not going to come give him a bunch of credit because he already knows who the hell he is. But I have done it all here in the WGP and in my career. I have won titles everywhere I've been. I have put divisions, I have put organizations on my back and taken them to the top. What have you done? What have you done in the WGP? What have you done in your career? Tell me one title you've won. Tell me one accolade you won. Tell me one organization that you put on your back and you took to the top of the E-Fed world. Don't worry, I'll wait. Zip, zero, stingy with your De Niro. That's all you are. You haven't done shit in this company. I know it, they know it, and you know it. You're the true jobber in the WGP. You're the true jobber in this match. Hell, actually, you coming out here and calling me a jobber is like Iron Mike Sharp and Barry Horowitz got together, had a conversation, and they called Ric Flair and told him he was overrated and he was a jobber himself. It just doesn't make any fucking sense, man. Because I have done everything there is to do in one career. I have beaten everybody. I have made a name for myself no matter where I have gone. And all you have done is try to go to different groups and make a name for yourself, but it has never happened. And tonight, you want to try to do what the pay-per-view says. You want to try to level up. You want to try to take that big step in your career and finally beat somebody worth the damn, but it's just not going to happen. Because spoiler alert, you lose here tonight. You couldn't beat me on my best day. You couldn't beat me on my worst day. You couldn't beat me if I just got into a car accident and was in a fucking coma and couldn't even speak. I would still defeat you with ease. Now, you don't know who I am. It's very true you don't know who I am, because if you did, you would know that I used to run this company. I am literally the reason why there is a WGP for you to fight in. I am literally the reason why there is titles here in contention for people like you to compete for. But you wouldn't know that because you didn't go check the facts. You didn't go do your own history, your own research, jackass. But tonight I'm going to do exactly what I said to do. I'm going to return to the WGP and I'm going to put you down. WPA. Worst promo artist. The one, the only. I'm off like a prom dress, bitch.
Ooh-wee. That's how you set it off right there. That's how you set it off right there. JB. Welcome home, JB. Gotta be careful with them car promos, man. Gotta be careful with the car promos. But we do have a definitive winner and making his WGP return and getting the victory. Shout out to JB with the win. That boy JB. That man comes back home and he walks out of Level Up. He made sure he leveled up and he did his thing, making sure he discarded with the Percy Alexander IV. Well, to follow that up, we got a fatal four-way. We have a fatal four-way to determine a number one contender who gets a title shot at October's pay-per-view. We got four gentlemen hungry, biting at the bit to get that shot. We got none other than Austin Wyld, who's been on a hot streak in the promo verse. You got Young Buck, who continues to improve. You got the veteran, Dr. Quack. You never know what to expect with the doc. He's trying to cure a lot of sickness here in WGP, so you never know what happens. And then, of course, Platinum City Beaches, WGP's neighborhood hero, Neekman. Hey, without further ado, let's get to the action, fellas. Y'all know what to do. Let's level up.
Quack, Young Buck, and Neekman. We needed a little change of pace here. A little change of things, because I'm tired of doing the same old bullshit with everyone. I'm tired of knowing it so well I can dance to the tune of it. It's things like this that need to be done. I need to put you all to a stop, all to a halt, to where I can stand upon you both all and say, I am the best. I am the one walking out of this match victorious. Now, I faced bigger, I faced badder, I faced better, I faced scarier, I faced giants that you couldn't accomplish. I faced legend you guys couldn't beat. I've laced boots against the guys you couldn't challenge. Now at the end of the day, you realize that one screw up from each and every one of you means you fucked up. Means you are going to lose and drown in the pool of blood that I spill from you all. This isn't going to be an easy match, no. I'm not going to be one of those guys that you say push comes to shove and just push me aside like the rest. I'm here to dominate. I'm here to destroy. I'm here to devour the competition. You three are just in my way as stepping stones. I'm a boulder and I'm going to knock your walls down. I'm going to make sure that you sit there and bleed. I'm going to make sure that you sit there and remember this day. You guys have no idea what I'm capable of. I'm going to show you tonight. So ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a whole new world of Austin Wyld, the Death Proof. You can't kill a man that's already been killed. You can't touch a man that's untouchable. You can't kill the boogeyman at night because he's right there waiting for you guys in order to strike, just like a snake injecting his venom into a person.
I guess it's just talking shit season, right? I guess that's all it is quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. I'm gonna talk my shit. Quack, 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 quack. And that southern twang of yours. Quack, 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 quack. Boring. That's all I got to say to you. Because you haven't saved anything for this match. You haven't saved a single thing for this match. Because you basically just said it all in your hypes. You basically just said everything that you need to be said in those hypes. It's just boring, Quack. I might sing your praises. I might think, oh yeah, this should just be me and you. But the reality is, you're boring. The reality is your best promo was against Virus and you lost. But enough about the Doctor. We'll get back to him later. Let's talk about jobber number one. Neekman. Neekman, I called you a jobber for a very good reason. Because you've only beaten the bottom tiers here. You've only beaten people that are easily beatable. That's all you've done here. Is beat the worst of WGP. I don't know why you're in this match. I really don't understand why you are in this match, Neekman. Because you're not a superhero. You ain't going to save the world from WGP. Because WGP does not need a hero. It needs the Young Buck. It needs the Young Buck as #1 contender. It needs the best British promo artist in the world today being #1 contender. Doesn't need this nerdy guy that has a voice crack every time he got a promo. Young Buck. I'm not a jobber. I am not undercard. I am not this. I am not that. Blow your fucking nose. Because every time you cut a promo, every time you cut a hype, it sounds like you're about to sneeze. Maybe clean that nose of yours, put some, I don't know, stick some fucking cocaine up there and see what happens. Maybe then you can actually talk different. Maybe instead of talking like this, maybe instead of talking like, oh, I'm a fucking superhero, you can actually cut a decent promo. You can actually be able to understand you. Fucking hell. I've just come to a realization, ladies and gentlemen. Neekman's just a superhero version of Mumbles. Ugh. Why is everyone stealing my old gimmicks? Seriously. But enough about him. let's talk about Austin. Let's talk about him, shall we? Because Austin, your titles do not matter in WGP. We are competing for the #1 contendership for the world title. Hopefully you got that through your thick skull. Hopefully you got through that with your sugar levels so fucking high. I am happy that you have titles, but they don't matter in WGP. Everything, when it comes to WGP, none of those matter. Because we all know who you are. The guy that runs around the indies taking pictures with with Kid Bandit. Running around being the supermark for Nick Wayne. That's all you are. It's just this indie superfan. And as soon as they make it, you're thinking, oh yeah, I did this for them. Oh yeah, I've done everything for them. I become their super fan. That's why I should get credit. No, Austin, that's not how it works. They've done this for themselves. They've done all of this without you, in spite of you, because you think that riding their coattails, saying you're getting help from John Moxley, saying, oh, I listen to Jake the Snake Roberts promos every single day just to get inspiration. That doesn't fucking matter here. But let's get on to me. Let's get on to the real #1 contender. Let's get to the reason why this match is happening. Because we all know what I can do. Yes, I've had a few losses, but we all know what I can do. We all know that I can bounce back from it. So, Hollywood, SNES, or whoever is going to be world champ come October, you're going to be facing the Young Buck. There's going to be no mask, no nothing. You're just going to get me. See you soon.
Wrestling geeks and pariahs, how are we doing today? Here on the big match, the big screen, Level Up, where you got me, Dr. Quack, a man who's been beating people down here in WGP, a man that took a guy like Virus to the limit and made that a very entertaining match. Going up against 3 guys that really don't belong in this match. But I understand, management, you had to put 3 of these guys in it, didn't you? You really did. I mean, first, let's look at Neekman. Oh, the superhero. Yeah. Really talented there, really deserving, and really could hold his own against SNES or Hollywood Haywood, whichever one win that title. I'm sure the peanut gallery, judges, would feel that. I think the real people know. Anybody with any kind of brain inside their head would know that he can't get the job done against them. And then you've got Young Buck. Hold on, let me demonstrate. You got to walk left. You got to walk right. You got to walk. Oh, my God. Yeah, that guy. I've already beat you once in a War Games match. And yeah, I gave you credit. I gave you credit on who you are. And yeah, you have improved. But you know what? You still ain't on my damn level. Because everybody's going to be like, up on that level. Up on that level. Let's see if the peanut gallery can figure that out. Another guy that can't compete against SNES or Hollywood Haywood for that title. Austin Wyld. Oh, yeah, the third guy. Oh, I know. He's got 2 titles, and he feels all like he's a big shot now, like he actually belongs in the promo world. Well, let's go with a little history here, Mr. Big Shot. Do you remember that match? You know, that match I'm getting ready to bring up. You know, that handicap match where you and me, where I was a manager for a 1-minute promo, kicked your fucking ass.
when you had 5 minutes and sounded like Tiffany from Chucky over here. Sound like a whiny ass bitch. Nothing's changed. You beat a man who had no drive anymore. He was a shell of his own damn self, and you got him twice. I don't think you can get him a third time now. He looks a little hyped up. But you see here, folks, another man that claims he could beat Hollywood Haywood and SNES. And we all know he couldn't do it. You know as well as I do that there's only one man for this job. And that's me. I'm Dr. Quack. I have fought so many people. My win-loss record is so high on the percentage. Go look it up. If you need to, Peanut Gallery. If you watch the hypes. If you understand judges. I know I'm not speaking enough words for you because I got to see enough of your feedback. But let me make sure that it's clear to you. There is really only one choice to fight either one of those men, SNES or Hollywood Haywood. And that is me! That is fucking me! There is nobody else that is going to fucking matter. So if you want to have a fourth-rate promo artist go fight one of them, you do so, judges, because it'll be a squash and it'll be a shitty main event. And you know it as well as I do. So there's really only one man for the job. You're looking at him. There ain't nobody else. I really don't feel like I have to say 1,000 words to you clowns. But I know you guys still don't understand. So you go make your judgment. You go tell me what exactly it's going to be. Because I know this much. I'll still be here. I got opportunities coming left and right. And I will win championships eventually. Sooner than later. But I'll beat the right people. And I'll beat them hard. And I will beat them with honor. So on that note, I'm out.
I am going to tell a story. The title of this story is Fatal 4-Way Match. It begins with 3 promo artists looking for Neekman at the Platinum City Beach Boardwalk. Neekman is just chilling at the boardwalk until he runs into the first promo artist, and that is Austin Wyld. Neekman and Austin Wyld have history. Neekman went 1v1 against the Wild Man in a screen battle, and Neekman was victorious. The second time, the Wild Man's been getting the best of him. But Neekman had decided that this time around, the Wild Man's not going to get the best of Neekman in this Fatal 4-Way. And the main thing that the Wild Man tried to do is get under his skin with, insults and trying to roast them like a pig. But it fails because the Wild Man learns that Neekman has some really tough skin. It's so tough that it's nearly as tough as Luke Cage, aka Power Man. And it will be pretty tough though, because Neekman's skin is as tough as a hippo's skin and a rhino's hide combined. So the Wild Man loses and he leaves Platinum City Beach, knowing that Neekman will not fast in his glory. Who does he think he is? Keith Lee? Man, get the French toast out of here. Our story continues with the second promo artist who comes and challenges Neekman, and that is Dr. Quack. Neekman has been knowing the Doctor though for a little bit, And he believes that the doctor is a man of honor, but he's also a tough man. The doctor is so tough that he gives Neekman an examination to see what he's made of. And the doctor finds out real quick, though, that Neekman is made of a lot of tough stuff. And he has a lot of heat. And Neekman has a lot of heat that he brings to the table. So he easily passes that exam with flying colors. And he has the doctor nervous, because Neekman just showed that he has what it takes to dismantle his slaughterhouse and become the new #1 contender. So the doctor leaves. And the third promo artist is the final boss of this storyline, and that's Young Buck. Oh, he's a mean fellow. And he's definitely not afraid, though, to roast Neekman. But Neekman stands his ground. So Young Buck tries to punk out your residential superhero, but it doesn't work. Neekman just says, bring it on. And they have a 1v1 screen battle. And it's like Luke Kang versus Shao Kahn. They go back and forth, though, verbally. Young Buck, though, talking all that smack, sounding just like Shao Kahn from England, saying, you suck. That was pathetic. You are nothing more than a jobber. Ha 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 ha. Neekman manages to withstand everything that Shao Buck brings at him. But at the end of the day, Neekman ends the battle with a bicycle kick of justice that sends Shao Buck to jail. Because Shao Buck, you are under arrest for the attempted murder of Neekman's promo career. And in conclusion, Neekman goes on to be the #1 contender for the WGP World Heavyweight title. And he's still being a diamond, saving the world. Cowabunga.
Cowabunga. Hey, man, I don't care what y'all say about old Neekman, man. That cowabunga. Hey, get the French toast out of here. I love it. Hey, that's a very creative way to cuss, but without cussing. Anyway, look, that was an interesting Fatal 4-Way. We have 4 different styles, but your winner, because of the Fatal 4-Way, we went by highest score. And your winner is the Dr. Quack. He will be getting a #1 contender. He has won #1 contendership, and he will get a shot at the WGP Heavyweight Champion, whoever that may be, in October. So congratulations to the doctor. Interesting message, I should say, to the judges, or as he says, the peanut gallery. But it looks like the peanut gallery was listening, as you are the winner of that Fatal 4-Way. Congratulations again to the Dr. Quack. And I cannot wait to see what happens in October. We'll see what happens. And who will the doctor be facing as the WGP Heavyweight Champion? Anyway, man, we get into the nitty-gritty, y'all. Up next, you have a Havoc Champion and a Vagabond that has since taken the Havoc Champion from Stump, has a vice grip pretty much on this WGP Havoc Championship. Although there is someone lurking, they delivered a message in old landfill. So I'm pretty sure he's interested to see what happens as Vagabond will defend his WGP Havoc Championship against the Purge. Well, enough talking. Y'all know what to do. Competitors, let's make your way down to the ring. Let's level up.
Geeks and pariahs! Tonight, it's Level Up, where we're gonna raise the bar one more time. And I told you from the start that I want the very best of the best in this business. And I got Vagabond. Probably the lamest Havoc champion who's ever gonna embrace the screens. Probably. But I don't even know. I must set the bar for him up. That he can give me a A+ promo like he's supposed to do. See, Vagabond, I already set the sights on your title because I know I can fulfill my legacy. I can fulfill my destiny as the first ever European Havoc Champion here in Wrestling Geeks in Pariahs. And guess what? Ding dong, I am more longer in WGP known as Your Ass Did. And I still didn't get a title opportunity until I beat the living hell out of Kenzo Blackheart and NDT. Do you know what's hard to climb the ladder? Do you know that, Vagabond? I must do it since I started in this business. I must do it since I started in the pro wrestling world 10 years ago. Since I started in the professional promo world 3 years ago. I climbed my way to the top and I was world champion 5 times. I was tag team champion 5 times. What did you done? Nothing but nothing special. Vagabond. Tonight is the night that you gonna kiss the title goodbye as I already predicted. Tonight is the night where your legacy is gonna die just as the name Vagabond should. But as you don't know, breaking news, I can beat everybody's ass when I fucking want. And I don't care if I have no voice after that or not. I don't care if I need to give my full 100% to beat your ass, to take the title to Germany. Because you see the fire in my eyes. Each and every single time, you see the fire, the desperation in my eyes that I want this title so badly. I want this title that the legacy is gonna still be up for the WGP. Because I rep this brand. I breathe this brand. I live this brand. But did you did, Vagabond? Did you fucking did it? I guess not. Vagabond, tonight your career dies. Until then, embrace your new Havoc fucking champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Level Up in WGP. Welcome to the Vagabond Show because I am defending my WGP Havoc title against none other than the Purge, who has committed to radio silence for some reason. I'm going up against none other than the Purge, who hasn't said a word to anything I've said to him thus far. What's the matter, Purge? You afraid of me or something? What's the matter? Don't want to step to me? Don't want this Havoc title? Huh? I mean, you've earned this title shot after all. I mean, you've beaten a few people to get here, but for some reason you just committed to radio silence. Why? Is it something Is there something wrong? Huh? I genuinely need to know. I genuinely want to know your excuse. I want to hear it. Just so I can look at you and tell you that there are no excuses when you decide to duck the old Vagabond. When you decide to not say a word. When you decide to be quiet. You may have earned a title opportunity against me, but you're not ready for this. You may have earned a title opportunity against me, but you don't have what it takes to dethrone me. Not even a little bit. And I've studied you pretty well, because you have all these nice intros. You have this beautiful music that sets the tone. But however, when you speak, it leaves a lot less to be desired, doesn't it? When you try to come across as somebody intimidating, scary, supervillain almost, everything that I am, it just stops people dead in their tracks, and they just look at you like, is this guy for real? But then when they look at me, the Vagabond, a lot of people want to throw shade at my name. A lot of people want to make jokes. A lot of people want to say things. But whenever I get down to it and I cut, their mouths go quiet. Their minds go dead. I leave them with a chill going up their spine. I leave them shook. I leave them stunned, and I leave them afraid. That is what I do. This is why I exist. And that's why I hold this. You have no idea. Because I'm ripping you and tearing you asunder. And I'm not saying much or doing too much. I'm just very disappointed in you. You know what? Forget it. Let me make this easy for you. I'm dragging you to your own demise. I'm going to be the shepherd that guides you into the shadow realm. And to everybody who wants a shot at this, you too are gonna get yours. I will get to you very, very soon because I want to keep this undefeated streak of mine going. I want to keep this momentum of mine going fierce and strong as I continue to carve my path of destruction. And just like that, Mr. Purge, it's over. You've been weighed. You've been measured. I am your judge, jury, and executioner. Now have a good day.
Boy, that is a Havoc Championship quality match right there. Two different styles. It was crazy. Man, did you check out Purge going bare bones? Ooh. Player going bare bones. But it is risky. It is risky. And as you know, Vagabond does what he does so smooth with it, taking people to the dark realm. Whew. Man, so looking at the judges' score, I'm gonna tell you, this was close. This is match of the night candidate. It came down to literally 3 points. Two judges saw it a draw. The third judge broke the tie, 46-43, and still your WGP Havoc Champion, the Vagabond. Man, what a match. Hey, Purge, you do that more often. Trust me. You're going to get you a belt in WGP. You're going to get your belt, you do that. From now on, that's how you promo. But congratulations to Vagabond, still WGP Havoc Champion. Whoo. Man, that's gonna be hard to follow. But this matchup right here, if it's anything like the matchup at Bringing the Heat, oh my God, can it follow that Havoc Championship match? All right, y'all. It's go time. It is go time. SNES. SNES. Hollywood Haywood. Round 2. Is the challenger going to level up after tying the champ in his debut? Or will Hollywood do what Hollywood does and reign supreme? All right, fellas, y'all know what to do. Make y'all way to the ring. SNES, Hollywood Haywood. Let's level up.
We bring you Simon Ness. He called us She-Man!
Lights, camera, action!
Legends are told, some turn to dust or to gold, but you will remember me. Remember me for centuries. Just one mistake is all it will take. We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries. Remember me for centuries.
"28 days ago, Hollywood Haywood and myself, we broke Mr. Wallace and burned the place down. Our efforts, however, did not produce a winner, and Hollywood, you still hold that WGP title. Tonight, Hollywood, at Level Up, there will be a winner. Woody, I proved myself last month that I'm not just on your level, I'm also able to surpass it. You claim I entered some sort of cheat code and ended up fighting you. Woody, you don't need a cheat code to fight a mid-level boss. I don't need a cheat code to encounter you, let alone to beat you. I simply look for the glitches in the system. Broken code. I can clip through walls. Use the code against the machine. Boss skipping, coordinate warp. I can even beat The Legend of Zelda Link to the Past in less than 5 minutes by exploring a glitch that allows me to clip through the wall barrier, bypassing Ganon, and heading straight for the Triforce and ending the game. I'm on level 9 while you're only on level 8. Why is this important? I'm not just bragging about my gaming accomplishments. I came into WGP and I immediately began searching for broken code, errors in the system, someone I can go and get into their head. It did not take me long, Hollywood. You were fresh off your battle with Landfill, and you were touting how you'd beaten everyone. It was so easy to bait you. Some retro video game references lure you into a sense of nostalgia of better times gone by. Now, we're on the same playing field. Now, we're equal. But being equal is not good enough for me. I demand to be superior and to surpass you. Hollywood, how did I break the code? How did I exploit your weakness? Simple. Your ego. Your ego cannot be contained by your locker room. It manifests your entire being. You wake up Hollywood. You go to sleep Hollywood. You eat Hollywood. You poop Hollywood. But all it took was getting you out of the Hollywood state of mind. It just took 6 notes. That's it. A simple tune. Suddenly, you're not Hollywood. You are gamer, more or less. Hollywood trying to be a gamer. The trap was set. And now, you're trying to scramble to keep a grip on the WGP title because it is slipping from your grip faster than a Wii remote slipping out of a player's hand while playing Wii Sports Bowling. Your theme song, Hollywood, repeats the words, "Remember me." Remember me, Hollywood. We remember you because you've held some 1,500 titles at one time. Followers of our sport hear your name and they remember you. But after today, they'll remember that on this date I beat you. They'll remember that I took your title. They will remember me, Woody. And this is how I end the memory of Hollywood Haywood. That, Hollywood, is how I end your era and officially begin the gamer era of WGP. Hollywood, see you in the ring.
Game over.
WGP, welcome to Level Up. You know, my opponent, SNES, he came into WGP like something straight out of Super Mario Bros. 3. It was like he hit that Toad House, bought the Warp Whistle, and skipped straight to Level 8, where he met WGP's Bowser, Hollywood Haywood. But unlike Mario and unlike any good gamer, he couldn't quite get the job done. And I know what you're saying, Hollywood, you didn't finish him either. Well, maybe that's because I like to play with my food. Maybe that's because I wanted to step into the gamerverse one more time. Or maybe that's just because I wanted to see what this kid really had. You see, SNES, you've changed since you've come here. I've changed you. You see, you need me, SNES. You need me to bring out the best in you. You see, you talk about after you beat me, it will be the beginning of the gamer era in WGP. But in case you haven't noticed, I have helped bring in the gamer era just as much as you, so you won't even be able to claim that if by some stroke of luck, you win here tonight. You see, SNES, it's so fitting that you base your name based on a company like Nintendo. Nintendo has so many fanboys, but all of them, they forget and they don't realize that Nintendo's always been beat in the console war, just like you've always been beat in the promo game. I mean, let's be honest, when the 8-bit Nintendo was at the top of its game, there was the Sega Genesis, outpowering it with its super blast processing every step of the way, showing Sonic on that screen faster than Mario could ever dream of. Does that sound similar to me and you? I mean, you are that toy that has all the fanboys, but I'm simply more powerful than you. You fast forward to the Nintendo 64 and the Sony PlayStation 1 launch. SNES, again, you're nothing more than sentimental at this point because everyone knew that CDs were the way to go. I'm the CD. You're the company still using the cartridge. And then we could go on and on and on. And they have always been beat, relying on their cute little characters like you rely on your cute little tricks. You see, I have proven that I can be the gamer era of WGP if I wanted to be. But long before that, I proved that I was a king of the promo-verse. The only reason that we are here at part 2 today is because instead of finishing you Mortal Kombat style, like I should have, I played around and tried to end you with a friendship. You see, SNES, you're very easy to beat. If I want to beat you, all I have to do is send you to your room without video games and you are done. If I want to beat you, all I have to do is unplug the cord and you are done. But here's the thing, SNES. That's not going to be good enough because with those, you can always come back. You will eventually get off restriction with your parents. They will give you your video games back. You will eventually plug the console back in and you will be back. No. I have to end you tonight so that you get out of my way. I have to end you tonight so that nobody doubts, beyond a shadow of a doubt, that Hollywood Haywood is the best in any verse that you want to call it, in any era that you want to call it. So SNES,
Finish him. Fatality.
Ooh, yes, that is what I'm talking about. That is a championship match right there, damn it. They did it again. They brought the heat and they leveled up the competition. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yo, SNES hit the memory of Haywood and trash. And then the champ rebuttal, he hit him with the glizzy. He hit him with the Nintendo glizzy. Wow. What a great match. Oh my goodness. I thought it couldn't be done. Hey, there's no way. I was like, there's no way. There's no way they can live up to that match that they had at Bring the Heat. And they brought, oh my God. But we do got a definitive winner. And this was a very close matchup again. Very close matchup. 2019. 17-15. 19-16. All in favor. And still WGP Heavyweight Champion Hollywood Haywood. Still the champ. Ooh. The biggest test that the champ has had. But the champ cannot be comfortable because in September's pay-per-view, the winner of the #1 contender tournament, Virus is lurking. And in October, you got the Dr. Quack lurking. But you must, champ Hollywood Haywood, must pay attention to this next match because it is the level up contract match. A chance for any competitor who is not a champion that entered the contest gets a chance to level up their WGP career at any moment, anytime. They can challenge any champion in WGP and they can level up their WGP promo career. Well, let's get to it. WGP locker room. It's level up contract match time. Y'all know what to do. Level up.
Match means everything to me. This match will elevate my career. This match will put me through the roof. And if I win this match, I will give you all someone who's worthy. Someone who is confident in themselves. Someone who is dominant. Someone who is bigger and badder than any of the rest. Look at what I've done recently here in WGP. Look what I've done in VOH. Look what I've done in the Foundation. I'm taking over this world, and I'm gonna do it every chance I get, more and more by the day. I'm just that damn dominant. If you have an idea of what you're trying to do, then start playing it better. Because I'm gonna burn all of your blueprints, all of your plans, and I'm gonna stop each and every one of you. I don't need this, but I want it. And I'm going to take it from you guys. It'll be like stealing candy from a baby. I don't need 2 minutes. I only needed a minute and a half. Just fuck your feelings. It's all about me, not the rest. Toodaloo, cupcakes, and sugar tits.
Oh, WGP. Glad to be back after some issues. But it's all good. It's GOAT mode time, baby. You already know. And to the other competitors, or well, I should say talentless hacks who think they can get the job done, can't really get the job done, so they just picked a number out of a hat to where they got enough opponents for me to keep me occupied. You see, WGP actually knows my worth. And for these lackluster artists, they can't handle a candle to my light because I shine brighter than the sun. They can't lace up my boots. Funny enough, my boots don't have laces. You see, I've sang the same old song, well, I don't know how many times. But you know what? There's one name in particular here. Nah, you're not even worth my time. You're not even worth the effort. But you know who you are. You can go fuck yourself. Fuck your feelings. And no, Mr. Quack, that's not towards you. All I'm saying is, for the other men that are in this Money in the Bank match, might as well go ahead and leave. You could be excused. Because we all know for a fact that AJ Storm is the obvious winner. I have more skill than you. I'm more talent than you. I'm hotter on the mic than you. I'm better than you in every aspect. What the hell do you guys have? And maybe some of you are thinking, the GOAT, AJ Storm. He must just be calling himself that. Well, last time I checked, nicknames are earned, not given. And that nickname of that stature must mean something. I am the best promo artist under the age of 22. And, well, hell, I'm better than most other promo artists. Let's be honest here. So, WGP, I gladly take this challenge because I will win. And then I have a very important meaning to get to. Deuces, fuck your feelings.
Well. WGP, it's me, it's the original shot caller, the OG Barcelini. And why am I here today? It's real simple. 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes to let y'all know why I deserve to be the man that can compete for any title. It's real simple. Everybody that's coming in here right now feels that they should be the best man out there, but the problem is, if you look at their resume, it really don't stack up to the boss. But this is what I'm gonna tell you. While everybody else goes out and shows this and that, and you know, they're gonna talk. They're gonna tell you that they deserve to be this, they better than this person, they better than that person, they better than that person, they don't won this match, they don't won that match. Well, here's the thing, the boss just came back. The boss has been away for a while. And the thing is, the boss is hungry. The boss is real hungry. Everybody else that's out there, including these champions, should be on notice. So in 2 minutes, why can't I come out here and tell y'all all that? If it's Vagabond, Hollywood Haywood, or whoever is the champ at the time, the boss can cash in and come at you for 2 minutes and let you know and destroy you to let you know that I'm going to be the champion. But now for the rest of these people that's in this match, it's real simple. All of y'all can line up. And if y'all face off against the boss, y'all would get slayed, y'all would get murdered, y'all would get murked. Y'all would get put down in the ground and there would be nothing left for you. But see, here's the thing. I am the boss. I am one of the hardest working people in the promo game. I have longevity, I have strength, and I can be the champion that anybody needs. But all you need to know is if you believe in the boss, you got everything going your way. But if you don't believe in the boss, that means you already lost. So everybody else, please bring it. Because I am the OG, I am the shot call, and time is up. Boys. No curse word.
A level up contract opportunity. A lot of people in close quarters, all trying to achieve one thing. My kind of recipe. The bigger the numbers, the bigger the impact. And the virus will replicate and spread all the way through the competition. And the grand prize? You get to catch someone off guard. Force them into action when they are least ready for it. And you have the option to do so at any point in time. Oh, this is too good of an idea. I'm enthralled by it. Some of the biggest, toughest, hardest hitting men in WGP all coming together to assert dominance, show their strength. And me, sitting stealthily beneath it all, striking one by one, and before anybody figures out that there was a fight, it's all over. It's all gone. The virus prevails yet again. And once it's been made clear that the virus has the keys, the fear of holding a championship becomes paramount.
Wrestling geeks and pariahs, welcome to Level Up, and this time you're seeing me right here in the initial Level Up contract battle royal. You know I'm not scared of any man, woman, or child, because if they step up here, I'm going to knock them off. You know that I am the best. You know I am the man that deserves this better than anybody. Look at the clowns that are involved in this. None of them stack up with a resume like yours truly. None of them equal to the competition that I can bring, because the champions are scared of me. They know they don't want to face me. They know they do not want to see Dr. Quack on the main marquee against either one of those title holders. It doesn't matter if it's the Havoc Champion. It doesn't matter if it's the WGP Champion. Hollywood Haywood, SNES, Vagabond. It doesn't matter who holds that title. Because they all know they don't want to face a madman like myself. Because they know how deadly I can be. Go look at my record. Damn near impeccable. I've beaten a lot of the greats, and I have made some of the greats work for everything they got. So you know what to do out there. You know who to choose. I am the man with the plan. I am the man that is too sweet to not win this match. The man that's going to come out here and kick everyone's ass. I am Dr. Quack. So you get ready, because now it is time to take your medicine.
There is a guy known as Neekman who started doing his thing in the promo world. And it's your residential superhero from Platinum City Beach. At first I was known as something else, but eventually being a residential superhero from Platinum City Beach became my thing. Eating corn dogs is not my thing. Winning is my thing. For a season, I was doing my thing as a architect champion in a whole different promotion. I was even in WGP 8 over a minute. Then I had to leave for a second and come back even better than ever, like Drew McIntyre. And just like Drew McIntyre had to get polished up as a wrestler, I had to get polished up as a promo artist. And this is my season to level up. And I'm going to level up from jobber to mid-card to upper mid-card to main event superhero. When I become the promo in the bank, not only will I be your residential superhero, but I will be your main event superhero. And your main event superhero is going to go on to become WGP's main event champion. That will still be a diamond with a story to tell. Cowabunga.
Gentlemen, this contract ladder match is not really for the faint of heart for you, because I'm gonna do something what's very, very not for the rest of business. And that is to revolutionize once again the European promo artist scene. To win this contract, to cashing in, win included the Havoc title, and becoming the first ever double heavyweight champion. And there is no one, and I mean really no one, who's gonna stop me in this perfect master plan. It was all just a fucking plan. And see who we got here. AJ Storm, wow, you coming to work. Dr. Craig, you're gonna be steady. You're gonna be staying better as management role before you're gonna even hit something in the promo world. The Young Gun. Hell, do you gonna even show up? I didn't know if you're gonna work here. Austin Wyld, the fucking future here. I don't fucking care if you are the future or not, if you are a doctor or not, if you are a young gunner or not. All depends on, at this, your contract ladder winner, the one, the only, the visionary, the revolutionary, the Mr. OMG, Mr. Record Setter, the Purge.
WGP officials, you just saw the beating I gave to Hollywood Haywood. 2 months in a row, I've had his number. And while I may not have been successful in defeating him tonight, you saw the excitement of the crowd, the attention brought to our league. And now, SNES is the new breakout star of WGP. You may want to give this opportunity to someone else, but realize that Hollywood Haywood has a list of people he has laid waste to. Countless have fallen at his feet, and he continues to hold that title. I have been the only man to bring Hollywood to a tie. I can keep him on his feet, and you give me this contract, this continue, and there will be a new WGP champion when I end Hollywood's reign of terror and send him packing. Give me the contract and bring the gamer era of WGP to fruition.
Continue.
we got some interesting storylines coming out of that Level Up contract match. Both Dr. Quack and Virus, who already have championship matches lined up, both enter and could possibly have the Level Up contract in hand too. You saw the Purge and SNES both offer championship losses. Make sure that they tried to get their chance at the Level Up contract too. Oh, these some interesting storylines. This is some interesting storylines. Well, and your winner, y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this? Will be announced on Wild Out Wednesday. Tune in